What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I need your help. I would like you to tell me which rounds you gave to Briedis in this fight. Or at the very least, tell me which rounds you think were his best rounds, if you didn't give him any. Or maybe tell me somebody else's scorecard or some of the rounds they gave to Briedis, if you want to do that. I don't need to know names or anything, but I'm trying to gauge basically, at least according to my viewers, what Briedis' best rounds were in this fight. And then I'm going to do a film study, and we're going to talk about those rounds, and we're going to try to be objective without any emotion, without that adrenaline pumping when you're watching the fight for the first time, especially a fight of this magnitude. And, you know, hey, maybe I've gone wrong. Maybe you could point out where I made the mistake, Sean Newton. Or anybody for that matter. But so, don't be scared. This isn't me picking on anybody. I just want you to tell me what the best rounds were of Briedis. And another thing, there seemed to be this common thread, if you will, opinion that judges are going to be pro Briedis in this fight, right? A lot of people made this statement, and I didn't see anybody vehemently disagreeing with it, so that was assumed by everybody, right? That Briedis was going to get the benefit of the doubt. Why wasn't that a big issue after the fight, when Usyk clearly won the majority of the rounds? Why are you guys flip-flopping? Huh? Wasn't Usyk supposed to be getting robbed if it was a close fight? So either you were wrong before, or you just flip-flopping. Like, come on, guys, something's got to give. But you already know what it is, man. And what it is that very few people out there know anything about boxing. Sorry, that's just what it is. Because 10 years ago, 99% of you out there, whether you have a channel or you're just commenting, I did not see y'all 10 years ago on YouTube talking boxing, okay? Which isn't to say that you weren't watching boxing at the time, but most of you were not. And seeing as, our view of the sport has been skewed by all these robberies, all these bad scorecards, the terrible commentating on both sides of the pond, and just bad decisions all over the place. And I don't see very many channels out there doing an effort to educate all the noobs, especially in the UK, because there are millions of new boxing fans in the UK that just started watching the sport, okay? Don't even fucking agitate me with your bullshit. Or you watching the sport since you were 6 years old. Nonsense. Most of you came to the sport because of Anthony Joshua, and the same thing goes for all the Kiwis out there who started. All of a sudden, there's all these New Zealand channels because of Joseph Barker. That's just a fucking fact. Anyway, let's watch this first round real quick. But do tell me which rounds you gave to Briedis, or heard somebody give him these rounds. I'm not trying to pick on anybody, right? Usyk's controlling, holding the center of the ring, just barely. Maybe gets touched by a little jab on the chest, maybe. Right? But he's the one doing most of the work. Takes a little left hand. Now, Briedis is the ring general. They're battling, right? No one's really... Oh, Usyk takes the center of the ring again, pushes him back, right? Doesn't land anything. But he's dictating, feigning him out of position. Not allowing himself to be feinted, right? Maybe touched him to the body with the jab. I don't know. Maybe touched him with the little jab there. Nothing. No one really scored anything apart from that one Briedis right hand, right? Now he's backing Usyk to the ropes and gets backed up. Just takes a jab, right? Little jab. Very even round so far. Takes a jab to the body. Answers with the right hand to the body, but nothing apart from that. Takes a hard jab, right? And clinches. Usyk is controlling with this jab. Blocks. Notice how Usyk's gloves are always up. Nothing landed there. Good defense by Briedis. Nothing there either. Good head movement, right? He had no head movement. Maybe gets touched a little bit. Maybe gets grazed. Nothing by Usyk. That right hand grazed him. He moved his head, right? But he looked like he got touched. Looked like he got through with his left hand and took a body shot. But nothing apart from the body shot. You have to land clean punches, guys. No one's really scoring much so far. Maybe Briedis got this slight edge. Maybe. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, just took a little jab, right? Threw a bunch of punches. Didn't land anything except for a low blow, maybe. Just took a left hand, no? I know Usyk throws very short punches and he's very fast, but that's your fault for not noticing, right? Jab. Mostly on the gloves. Maybe you got through a little bit there, right? Just took a left hand. Touched him with the jab. Right? Just took another jab. Misses. Right? You gotta land these punches, people. What are you scoring here? Nothing. No one lands anything. Just landed a jab. Landed a left hand to the body, but took a jab right back. Right? Do you see how Usyk blocks all these body punches? Nothing is landing. Right? Just landed a little jab. Nothing landed. He takes everything on forearms and elbows. He's got excellent defense. See how... Perfect example. Now, I'm not saying he scored with the left hand. It looked like he touched him with the jab, but I'm not saying he necessarily scored. See right there? And then blocks everything with his gloves. Just backed him up with the jab. Miss. Nothing there. Boom. Just backed him up with the right hook, right? Very close round. I gave it to Usyk. Why? Because he pressed the action for the most part. He was the ring general. How do you not know how to score rounds, people? When the punches, as far as the quality and quantity of punches, is very comparable. There's not a lot to split them by. What do you score? Then you go to the secondary scoring criteria. Defense, ring generalship, and effective aggressiveness, right? Usyk controlled the center of the ring more so than the other way around. He threw more punches, so he was not just threw more punches, but backed up his opponent more so than the other way around. And he had better defense simply because he moved his head. Briedis moved his head too, but when Briedis was throwing his punches, he was hitting gloves a lot. And when Usyk was landing his punches, they weren't blocked as much, right? They were cleaner. They were more on target. So as far as punches landed, it was very close. But then you go to the secondary scoring criteria, and the defense, ring generalship, and effective aggressiveness were all Usyk. So yes, it was a close, competitive round, but in no way, shape, or form did Briedis win it. Did he land any clean, like really telling, head-snapping punches? No, neither did Usyk. So it was very close as far as punches. But the secondary scoring criteria were all Usyk. So why would you give this round to Briedis? Tell me in the comment section. And let me know about these rounds that you gave to Briedis so that we could break them down. Let me know. Thank you.